Hi, I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you about a really great Chinese restaurant I discovered a couple of days ago, and I couldn't film about it when I went because I didn't have anything to film with. It all started when I was asking some friends of mine where are the places where you can go for Chinese food, and I was looking for something that was affordable, obviously. And it turns out there's one really great advantage Washington, D.C. has that Los Angeles doesn't have, Atlantic City sure as hell doesn't have. And I don't believe Philadelphia has either. And it is this. You have restaurants that are open late at night. You have restaurants that are not all terribly expensive. And they're actually, a bunch of them are close to each other. So I was told to go to P Street, and they said corner of P and 14th Street there is at least four places, and there were. It was really cold. Maybe you had noticed that it's been really cold in Washington D.C. So they said check out this place called Young's. Well, there's a place it's actually called Young's Two. Must have been another one. And the address is 1413 14th Street Northwest, Washington D.C. Well, I was really hungry and I wanted to bring something back for my person I'm staying with. So I went over there. I asked him, what do you love in Chinese food? And he said he wanted some chicken and some stir fried vegetables. Okay. So I looked on their menu and they have a very extensive menu. And it's mostly Chinese food, but they also have some American food and they even make some submarine sandwiches here. But the closest thing to what he said he wanted was chicken with mixed vegetables. And you could get a small order for $9.95, or you could get a large order for $13.95. I wasn't messing around, so I got large orders, okay? Now, for myself, I'm thinking what would be really special? Because, I never got to celebrate my birthday, so I'm thinking I want to treat myself to something good. And I decided to go where the seafood stuff was, and I got something called Seafood Delight. This is under the Hunan, Szechuan, and Chef Specials. So, and you know what? I couldn't tell you exactly what's in this thing called Seafood Delight. One thing, though, that I didn't totally care for in this dish is that one of the things that felt like it had the consistency of overcooked pasta, but it tasted like a seafood, but it was very, 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 very soft. So soft that when I bit it, I wouldn't have had to use teeth. My tongue could have just crushed it. And I don't know what that was. Um, I would assume that there was just a whole bunch of kinds of seafood, and it was wonderful. And all the dishes came with a little bit of white rice. Another thing that I got was an order of vegetable fried rice. Because things like that, if you make your own white rice at home, you could stretch them out. And then as long as you have something like soy sauce and maybe even a little hot sauce, you're good to go. You can stretch things out. And then if you have things like mixed vegetables or other canned vegetables, you can stretch things out. So you can actually make meals out of these things. Well, the last thing that I ordered, just because I tried to order this a couple of birthdays ago in Atlantic City, and they said they didn't have any. It was lobster fried rice. And let me tell you, that did not disappoint. It was actual real lobster meat, and it had a few items of vegetables in it, but not much. Mostly the main vegetable in the lobster fried rice was bean sprouts. And I believe they also had bamboo shoots and snow pea pods. Now, in the vegetable fried rice, it included the bean sprouts and the snow pea pods and even small pieces of broccoli and tiny pieces of sliced onion. It was all very, very wonderful. And the whole total of the four things I got was $59 and some odd cents. And this is a place that does not allow for seating. It just had takeout. And they didn't have any visible radiators, so if you're trying to get yourself warm, good luck on that. But they had plenty of menus, and they also had the menus up against the wall. And one interesting thing, when I got on the bus to go back to where I was headed. I got on the bus in the wrong direction and I discovered that there is a Trader Joe's 2 blocks away. So if you're in Washington, D.C. and you're looking for inexpensive Chinese food, if you go on the corner of P and 14th Street, you won't disappoint. You'll find something you're looking for. Trust me on that. And if you're looking for lower price Chinese food, it's still good. It is open late, like Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Friday and Saturday, they're open 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. Come on. Most places in LA wishes they were open this late. And the place is called Young's 2 Carryout. This is what the menu looks like. This is where they're at. You're in Washington, D.C. Check them out. They're good. Okay, I will talk to you guys tomorrow with something else groovy from Washington, D.C. Bye.